Lemon, lime, soda, skies, lucky like a four-leaf clover. Strawberry, slice of life, singing with a sip of nectar. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, taking flight. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Flying high, take the dive, blue waves across the ocean. Honey straight from the hive, live it up and go with the motion. Sweet like honey on a summer day, I'll stick with you through the wind and the rain. Sweet like honey on a summer night, like a busy bee, taking flight. 3, 2, 1, go! Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Springtime with you, summer with me. Flowers in fields and little yellow bees. Watch as the time passes in a haze. Sweet honey nights and golden honey days. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day. Sweet like honey, sweet like honey, honey. Sweet like honey, sweet like a summer day.
Hey, hi, hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. That was weird on my OBS for a hot second, but it is okay. The mic is, in fact, unmuted. We are back here for what is currently our Coffee Talk Tuesdays, because Coffee Talk is a fun game and it's chill vibes for these late night streams that I have to do if I want to stream that day. Yee. I am ready and raring to get the story going. Last time we had done the first batch of the story, met some fun people. We have our favorite regular customer, who I believe her name is Freya, a little journalist slash writer for that uses our coffee shop as a regular go-to place, which honestly do not blame her. Would also do the same if there was a midnight coffee shop near me. 100%. As well as some cool people, as well as a whole not even an astronaut. It was a whole alien. A whole alien came into our coffee shop at one point. So maybe we'll see him again. Who knows? I don't even think we got his name. But alas, we will pause the music and transfer on over to the good little lo-fi that is Coffee Talk as we continue up our game. There is Freya. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading this. Okay then. I'll leave you with whatever it is. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh man. Who is here? Ooh, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi Freya. Hi Rose. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oh, oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Rose. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she was coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come and meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyways. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Alright, so we gotta do this right. Not the green tea, but she wants tea with lemon and cinnamon. Yes? Tea with lemon and cinnamon. There we go. We will brew her right up. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. A Russian tea. Ooh. Nice. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called a Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew. I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure that's the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Well, that's highly specific fun fact to know. Let's see what our Tomo de Chill has updated with. Ooh. There's Aqua. Had a little bit of crunchy music, but is A-okay. Researcher by night, mermaid from Atlantis, and a friendly introvert tea lover. Favorite things, Full Metal Conflict, video games in general, grandma. Doing with my life, moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can. Trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. That's cute. February 29th. Myrtle's updated a little bit. Has Heights updated? Part of Los Angeles Agency. Lua, have we seen our last one? Big fan of poetry, working 9 to 5 in the we might have. And we already know all of Freya's. And then we got the brew pad is updated. Now that we have the Russian tea. A totally American drink. Masala chai, and then what was it? Galahad, I believe, is the one that we need for Gala. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. We'll have to keep that in mind when he comes in eventually. I guess I spent too much time browsing the internet. When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Blip, blip, blip. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said you haven't left? I was joking. Oh. That would be crazy. Why? Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Rose. Please make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because, judging by your accent, not from the States, right? I am not. I'm from the ocean. I didn't give her an accent. I don't think I'm gonna give her... Do I want to give her an accent? Nah, I'm not gonna think about that right yet. We might pull a beginner's D&D move and give her an accent later on, but not right now. Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who could move here. Oh. May I know why? It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity, I wasn't sure about moving, but my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay, we're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Whoa, that's a lot. You really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy. How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have. Not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother, 4 years younger. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco, near our parents' house. He's a good kid, and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job, while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyway, I want to order something. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Espresso, bop, bop, bop. Brewer up. Bada bim, bada bum, bum, bum. Server. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. Bitter. Just the way I love it. I adore Freya so much. She's such a sweetheart. Oh, someone has joined. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir? Yes. I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I'll recreate it. Okay, we're still going. My chat did something weird, but it seems to be okay. Ah, lucky me. The Susu Teller Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger. Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add an egg once I've mixed in the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please. Oh god, what did he just say it was? Milk, honey, and ginger. And then we'll add the egg afterwards. So, milk, honey, ginger. Yes, double checking. Milk, honey, ginger, adding the eggs after. And then brew. Got the milk, we got the ginger. Honey, ginger, milk. And we've got nothing else to do, so I guess serve that and get the egg. Here's your STMJ. Let's see. Almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. Ginger and after the milk. I did. I want milk. Milk, honey, ginger. Huh. I've traveled to so many places in the States and none of them got the STMJ right. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. He's gotten a little closer. Uh, may I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair, keep your distance. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Rose. Who's this pervy old man? I have no idea. He's his first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. Hey, Georgie. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? This creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? I mean him? Yes, but not so loud. Oh, this man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me. So I told him to come here. Oh, he's asking about young people because he's trying to relate to his daughter. Oh. You see, he wasn't giving a creepy vibe. He was just giving, like... He gave me the feel... It did give me the feeling that he wasn't trying to be creepy, but just genuinely did not realize how he was coming off. Because I've been there before. Not on purpose, but I've been there. And that was the vibe I was getting. Also, he looks like a grandpa. He's dressing up like Mr. Rogers. Like, there's only so much. Given you can't always judge a book by its cover, but like, still. Sometimes the cover tells you a lot. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. Freya, no, that's not what was happening. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Rose. Oh, please call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. Bada beam, let's see what Hendry has to tell us. Ooh, we went too far. Oh, he's got a picture with his daughter. It's an old picture, but it's cute. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencia's father? Yes. Furlong? Florencia? Why do you have different last names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh, Freya. Freya, I love you, dear, but you are having a night tonight. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Freya, I'll come with you. Those two saw the exit and took it, and I do not blame them. Anyway, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people? Oh? I think one of them was a bit shady. I heard that. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Rose here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we end up fighting. I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and got her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap, and then I waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. When she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. Georgie's such a good dad. What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts. Is it possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe.
Psst, Rose, I need to go now. Thanks for the drink.
Take care on your way. There's a little squelches every time she walks. That's kind of cute. Oh, can't she just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choices? I can do a background check on that manager. If that'll ease your mind, please do. Also, sometimes your kids just need to make mistakes on their own. That's how they learn best. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Oh. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I gotta go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait. You have my contact details? Call me if you ever need my help. Wait. Oh, buddy. You can tell he's trying. He just doesn't realize that it's pushing too hard in the wrong direction. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of biz. But things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there, people that just want to take advantage of her. You're her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her. Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl, my little girl. Seriously, that's your argument? I didn't mean it to sound that way. It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I once was a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Rose? Take all the time you need. I'm here till you guys leave. Honestly. Warm booster. Milk, honey, ginger. Isn't that what I did? Or did I do... September 28th, 2020. It's always frustrating when you get a drink wrong and I don't know how to fix it. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Blech. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. Doctor from Salchtown arrested for experimenting with child cloning? Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Who is it? Gala! Hey, Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Rose is just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Ooh, sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although I need to interrupt Rose for a moment. Sure, how can I help? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Tea and ginger. And I do know that we had it in here because we have the Gala, because I looked it up because I wanted to help him. Tea, milk, ginger. Alright. Tea, milk, and then ginger. And brew her up. Ba, 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 ba. The Galahad. Serve her up. Judging from the smell, this looks like it. Indeed. I have the same feeling. I've made a note of the mixture. Perfect. Anyway, please don't mind me and continue your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done? I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Ah, come on. Baileys! We haven't seen him since night one. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? I was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear. It's quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. Instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? Score will determine which page you should go to. It sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. It's just like a choose-your-own-adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. Sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? It's as if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait till I finish it, okay? Alright. As Rose said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make it a mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about anyway? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. Oh, what do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. That, I believe I do. Let me double check what it looks like. Wrong one. Bada beam, bada boom. Ooh, hello. We got an update on Gala. A veteran now working in a hospital. Nice. Do brew pad. Ginger latte, coffee, ginger milk. Gotcha. So we got coffee, ginger, and then milk. Brew her up. Ooh. Got a little crunchy there, but that's okay. Serve her up. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink making skills, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. I spent the last few days making sure. It was even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. You finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? Nope. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. So you had the best friend, you had her girlfriend, and then you had her friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay? Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend, still following, and that girl has a friend. And the friend is the one that I'm after. Oh, okay. Following. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus, super hot. All the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. It's because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua's my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. Hey, yo, we getting all the tea tonight. The other's girl's name was... Excuse me. Continue. This is what I get for picking a generic name like Rose to stream with, but it's okay because it's pretty and it works and I like it. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. About other Rose. She knew what I was after, but it annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. I'm gonna take a guess that it was Cognac and other Rose. What? There it is. Predictable, but still so good. Not actually good, but like... tea. Holy mother of moly. I saw the look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch and then he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting in her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. Hey, I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl. Go out with a model? Oh, no, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her? Yeah, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. As you got Gala over there literally sipping the tea. Or should I say most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, you must follow there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. God, I hate unwritten rules so much. They're horrendous. You never know what's happening. Maybe it's just because I'm autistic, but like, horrendous. Despise them. If you want me to follow something, just write it out. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, or a CEO. You know? Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist was not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. Told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You wanna know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing my family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I'd happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I'm just sitting right next to you. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put our family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought about it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that'll put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It'll be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Gala spitting facts here. Spitting hot facts right now. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf, why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured, empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20 grand for it. Glad to know American healthcare is still horrendous in fantasy modern worlds. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Wanna head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Rose. And Freya. And Freya. I thought he was about to say something. I thought he was about to take a jab at Freya, and honestly, deserved. Bye. Life do be complicated, love or not. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book's based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world where only humans are around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration? Sounds like a great idea. Sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. Boop. Bada-bum, bada-bum-bum-bum. What have we? Tuesday, the 29th of September in 2020. In the ever-rainy Seattle. I love Seattle. I grew up in the area, and I love when I get to visit. The WHO vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally. Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might only be a few decades away. There's our 2 favorite boys. Hold on. We got updates. We got Bailey's update. Favorite things. Punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. Pumpkin Spice is a band. I thought he was just really a basic white boy. But no. Pumpkin Spice is a band. Okay. Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. One day I'll have my solo expedition. I hope the best for Bailey's, truly. He really never changed. I know. But it's surprisingly nice, catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Rose. I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. I think the last one was Remedy, but there's no harm in checking some other combinations. Alright, you know what to do. Alright, so tea and ginger. But I don't know what he's doing here. So the Galahad is tea and ginger. Tea, ginger, cinnamon gets the tea, lemon, cinnamon. Okay. I'll just try a couple of... So tea. If we do a... No. Do tea, do honey, do ginger. Brew that up. See if it comes up with a name or not. I think the last one was Remedy, but no harm in checking some other combinations. So does he want me to do another combination, or does he want me to do the same one? Back to the experiment. Think the last one was Remedy. No harm in checking some other combinations. What if I do tea, then ginger, then milk? No. No, I clicked the wrong one. Tea, ginger, milk. If I do it in that order, it's not going to be the same. But we'll serve it anyways, because try this. Thank you. Tastes just like I asked. Not too bad. It's not it. Too bad it's not it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you, Bo. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I'd had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trash, Tide. I told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time, we didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me, like, well, you know. To a blanket. Obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. And I might have lost some of their money in the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying bummer, but he is not a thief. What a stroke of luck. The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me they counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So, how'd you go from working as the bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say it's something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose the hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Rose, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Tea base that's warm and cool. Tea, milk, and lemon. Warm and cool. It'll bring them to the same level. Mint will cool it off exponentially. That's insane. And ginger will warm it up. So let's do that. It's not sweet, but he's not asking for sweet. Milk lemon tea. Real quick, I'm gonna try, no, not coffee, reset. Tea, lemon, and milk. No, because the tea, milk, and lemon had him at the same factor, and I think that really is just what he's going for. Alright, we'll see. Server up. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Yes! Let's go! We did it! Alright. And by the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil? Yep, speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. Gala. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was surprised you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Oh no, I have a text message. What's up? Oh no, it's just fine. Oh. Freya's face, though. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work. How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Rose my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff, and also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It can be easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Ain't that a mood? Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you do there. It gets pretty boring to talk about. But mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like a biz dev for people's lives then? You could say that. Ah, sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyways. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep a hold of that mindset, and especially in front of this lady here. Hides little giggles. He needs to be a little less loyal, though. Hyde. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Mm-hmm. Holy. Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to say hi? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. The vibes. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Rose. And you, Freya. See ya. Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how'd you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story. Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still, though. Why did he make the jump from... How do I say this? A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know right away. Freya, if the man's not comfortable, don't pressure his best friend. Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. Freya. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. Don't give in, Hyde. I'm curious as hell, but don't give in. I won't get into details. But going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult. Especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it was the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but then I got to be interested in him. Interested? Freya and I on the same brain cell for a split second. I think he's a cool person. That's all. Fair enough. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go get professional help. Of course, I've got no idea what happened in his therapy sessions, but by the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me, and not so long after that, he started working in the hospital, and he's been Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We're also glad to see you, barista. Oh, by the way, I didn't catch your name last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we don't really need trivial things like names to interact. Hold on, we got a profile for Neil now. Yo. Who else updated? Hyde updated. Ayo. The fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. Let's go, Hyde. Let's go. Model, stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. Nice. We got profile picture changes by a couple of them. Neato. But from what we've learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthling efforts and intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle? Yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation systems mean nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind just like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on the image we saw when we first arrived. Image? The Jeremy Gender album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place was really a perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That's how you say it. Yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We won't be able to taste the difference anyways. You really can't taste anything. Yes. What if I can brew a drink that's... What if I can brew a drink that makes you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Feel something. How is this gonna... Because the first thing that comes to mind is definitely cinnamon because of the spice, and then coffee because of the buzz it can have with some people. Coffee, cinnamon, milk, and just call it that. I don't think this is gonna work, But for our first playthrough, I feel like we're doing pretty well. I really have only looked up one thing. 2 things. I've looked up 2 things. And one of them was the drink for Gala because I wanted to get that right for him. So let's see if this is something. Hold, chat, hold. I want to see if Google gives me the answers because I really want, I want to do good. Astronaut drink. I don't need to know the achievements. Oh. Is it? Huh? Still move this story forward by da da da. 3 different times. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. Alright. It is very bitter. But let's give this one a shot. Black lemon. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking? That's how they drink. Ooh boy. You are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. And we've got the black lemon in our inventory now. Where'd I go? Coffee, lemon. A perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Doing our job in the space you will call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand, but we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if you got it. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does that mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. As we await for their processing sensors to continue, this is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yeah, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rule, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves. And those in charge don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that's what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case. But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know. Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? No? The path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth surely is extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how about your kind having sex? Like, seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research. And it was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer work? Oh, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. I guess so. By the way, has the young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? Oh, you mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago, and Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so, but I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Aw, we're not gonna see Hyde for a while. Spiced chi? Wow. Spiced tea from Southern Asia. I can't talk. Lovely. I adore Hyde. I think he's one of my favorites. Wednesday, September 30th. We're almost into October. Protests arise over government treatments of Atlantic immigrants. Lovely. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. Mother Earth organization fights for more forests. Yada yada yada. Fun times, fun times. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of an alien sighting in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, he is wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That's a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before you're leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. We ain't a snitch. We ain't a snitch. Really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Hey, it's the two of them.
Good evening, Rose.
Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together?
We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence that we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
Do you want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint?
Green tea with a lot of mint. Brew her up. Yeah, green tea, lot of mint. Ooh. Marakek? Ketch?
Ooh, this looks really fresh.
I call this the Marakechich, inspired by the origin. In Morocco?
I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my.
Let's see what we got. Bada bing, bada boom. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco.
It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco has often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tetaric.
Do I know how to make that? Tetaric. I don't know how to make that. I don't know what that is. Bada beam, bada boom. Tetaric. TT milk. Yeah, okay, TT milk. So back it up on that. TT milk. Brew her up. Ba ba da ba ba ba. Tetaric, there it is. Serve her up. Here's your Tetaric. Oh. Something has happened as I try to. Yeah, TT milk is what she ordered as I go over here. We got Myrtles! Favorite things, me time. What am I doing with life? I've started working, or as I've stated before, I'm working on a Full Metal Complex series. Okay. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Tetaric you get in Southeast Asia. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Where did you learn to make it? I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. So you learned about it in Malaysia? Yeah, and from videos on the internet. Google. So, how are things going in the office? As usual, tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. Ah, my neck. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for holiday season. Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be easy for you and your team. Crunch week. Never a fun time. As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family and get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyways, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. You'll feel guilty. Throat. Work for me, please. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this, so don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be much easier. How's your game going, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event's in Seattle. Or even in Seattle, you don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry. And also senior journalists.
I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know? And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it?
Honey, there's always gonna be people that don't like you. The moment you put yourself out there, there's gonna be people that don't like you no matter how hard you try. You just gotta accept that and move on if you want to do whatever you enjoy doing. It's not gonna happen. It's just an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
Because they're scared to say the things they say online to your face. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Oh my goodness, Chad, I'm so sorry. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror.
You know what? So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way till Max, I'll come with you.
No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyways. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
Good. Now, what are you gonna show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now let's see. Is that a certain Miss Freya? Ooh, no, it's a Rachel. Hello.
Hi, Rose.
What's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm really tired.
Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm gonna be performing at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are...
Ooh.
backups.
Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate. So chocolate.
So honey?
I would think so. It's a sweet hot chocolate. It's as sweet as we gonna get.
Honey chocolate. Mayhaps your sweet hot chocolate is ready.
Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. I should get people's attention. Noted. Ooh, someone else. Dad? What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried. I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. But we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Rose. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. She's got a point. Gotta be careful with your wordings. Anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what is that? Basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Spanish Sahara, so hot chocolate with milk and ginger? If that doesn't come up with the name, it means it needs to be ginger and milk. Okay, good. Serve her up. Your drink is ready, sir. My, this is amazing. Glad you liked it. Dad. Let's see what we got. Rachel is updated. Her picture's so cute now. Rachel Florencia, you might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a new album, especially for you right now. We got Hendry, music enthusiast and father. That's cute. I didn't open up the brew pad to clear that out. Boom. Bada beam, bada bum. Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's gonna help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since he left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First you were afraid about how my fans would treat me, now you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? Let's hope we don't get a fantasy COVID in this universe because, you're just too young to understand. Then make me understand because it's definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder, because right now you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance, you know what? It'll take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career right now. He's my best chance. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I made my decision. Now please, go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you gonna be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. I feel bad because you can see he's trying. You can see he's really trying. Excuse me for a moment, Rose. You can see he's trying. And it hurts. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear the argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I could do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. You're capable of focusing your attention. Well, now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Rose, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please, take care on your way home. I wonder if that's all for Is he back inside? There he is. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Poor guy. Are you alright, sir? We know you're not. Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No. I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? No, that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh, no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning the beginning of a new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s, and they still are, and they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh god, even I can tell that wouldn't be peaceful. Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it is good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst, my god. Bro, do I feel you. I use Twitter. The teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assaults. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry? They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually it's at my place. Oh gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you gonna be alright by yourself?
Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Rose. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Don't worry about it.
Alright then. Goodbye. You can see he's trying, but she doesn't want to listen, but that's 18 for you. Milky Way. Sweet and cool like outer space. Interesting. Alright. But alas, with that, it is going to be the stream for today. Thank you for stopping on by. Unfortunately, it's starting to get very, very late, and I very possibly could get called into work in the morning, and not having enough sleep with that is not fun. But thank you again for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the vibes, and have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it may be, because time zones are weird. I'll never quite understand them. And I will see you in the next stream, which will be Friday when we get back to Pokemon. All right. I adore you. Thank you again. And I'll see you then. All right. Bye. Bye. Bye.